Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the very first reading for your sign of the Men Edit. I'm excited to bring this to you today. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I did a bit of an update just before Christmas about men and the rise in male suicide, and how I feel like as a society that we don't support the men in our communities and give them the space and the power and the vulnerability to exactly be that, to be vulnerable. So as a light worker, as a healer, it's something that I'm called to, and in doing so I want to give you regular monthly readings just for men, single, straight, gay, transgender, it doesn't matter. This is for you. Now, I wanted to say that specifically because it's not for divine masculine, okay? Because that could still be a female that's divine masculine rather than feminine. This is just one for the boys. Ladies, of course, if you're cross-watching, you can watch. Now, I do have a specific deck for you guys that I picked up, Gods and Titans. So I'm a little bit excited to use that as an oracle card for you. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please let me know what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Can I please have 4 cards? Thank you. Oh, wow, Scorpio, this card. 7 of Swords coming up in almost all the readings. It's doing the rounds. One more, please. I feel like you're under a lot of pressure at the moment and you're trying to find balance just with everything. Work, love, life, family, friends. I feel like you're not sleeping very well either. Either, you know, you're not getting enough sleep, or when you do sleep, you're oversleeping. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I am doing this reading at the 12th of February, just before 14th of Feb for Valentine's Day. And what's really interesting is your reading is bookended by the Lovers and by the Ace of Cups, so that's quite a unique energy. Okay, these cards by themselves speak about I would say divine union, right? Really beautiful, brand new spark, fresh spark connection when it comes to love with someone from the divine, someone that's been sent to you from the divine. Now, it could very well be for some of you, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, okay guys, but it could very well be that for some of you, you meet someone at this time period, or you've been dating someone, and you know they're wanting a kind of commitment, and I feel like you're sort of not ready. Like you could have quite a few options. You could be dating quite a few people. You have the 7 of Cups here, so typically that is a card that we can read as having many options, okay, when it comes to love. It can also speak to me of online dating, so maybe Tinder and all those kind of dating sites. If that's the case, then maybe take a little bit of a step back, okay? Pause on however many matches that you have, whether they're online or whether they're in real life, and take your time to spend the next month and really trying to figure out who's in your corner and who are the ones that you connect with, okay? This is a really beautiful energy. It does represent the sign of Gemini, and I also have a Sagittarius here. But this for me is like, it's divine union, okay? It's divinely guided. This person, whoever it is that's in your life, is in there for a reason. And this card of Temperance, even though it doesn't show this on this card, in traditional tarot, it does show an angel, right? And it's like an angel coming to balance things out for you, to bring balance and harmony. Ignore the fact that on this card it's depicting a stork. But for me, if you have a look at that, it's like, I think the universe, God, spirit, whatever your preference is when it comes to source, is sending you someone, if they haven't already, that's really going to light you up. I mean, if you can see this here, the 2 cards, the major arcanas, are light, the rest is all dark in your reading, and then you have this card, this Ace of Cups, as you leave this month, like a brand new connection in love. It can also be a reconciliation with someone from your past. Maybe it's someone that you had a connection with and they're now wanting to come back, someone that maybe you didn't see eye to eye before. Now, the 7 of Swords, as I said, it's been coming up in every reading. For a lot of the other guys' reads, I've been seeing this as energy that they need to let go and move forward. It's like, you know, let go of the swords of struggle that you've had and move on. For you, I feel like this could be someone that's being deceptive, So be really careful if someone's coming back in that they are telling you the truth, or they're showing you them true selves. The reason why I say that is because you've got the Seven of Cups here, 2 sevens, okay? And they're literally across from each other. So just be very careful if someone's coming in going, I've changed and I want back in, and it's Valentine's Day and you're a little bit lonely, because I don't feel like they're telling you the truth. And, you know, maybe they are. I could potentially be wrong, but I would just say take your time, okay? Take your time to figure it out. You will figure it out. If not, I feel like that the person's coming in is someone that you've been anxiously waiting to hear from, okay? Maybe you've been having sleepless nights. This is not a great combination to get together, the 7 and the 9 of Swords. Or maybe you're the one that did something dodgy and shady, and now you're realizing you're having anxiety about it and realizing that that person was actually quite amazing and you're needing to apologize. This card can represent apologies, and you know, not all reconciliations mean you get back together. Sometimes we just reconcile to clear our consciousness, and to clear our karma, and to apologize for the shit we've done, or to receive an apology. That doesn't mean that the person or you're still not toxic, right? So just be really wary of that, okay? For others of you, if it's not someone that has caused you grief, or it's not someone from the past coming back in where you've caused grief, or it's not just someone from the past coming back in, I feel like you're really struggling to balance, as I said before, getting all the cards out, balance everything in your life. You're struggling to balance your mindset, your family, your friends, you know, and the best thing for that is to take a little bit of time out for yourself. Do something like, whether it's physical activity, whether it's a swim in the ocean if you can. I know for some of you it's winter where you guys are. Just go sit out in the sun and get some sun, because I feel like that'll help you. If you don't meditate, fantastic example to start meditating. But this card, I'm really drawn to this card in this deck because it's literally the 7 of Cups, right? But it's like, you can read it either way, yeah? Ignore the Roman numerals. It's like 7 cups, which way is the cup? You've got 1 cup that's up and 6 that's down. So you finally find the illumination to make the choice. Or in the upright, it's like you have 6 options and there's only 1 choice that needs to be made, and you're still in the dark about which choice to make. A little bit of depth, spiritual depth for you there. If you are online dating, you have many options. You will choose just one, okay? Take your time with it, because I feel like this person has the potential to be someone quite important in your life. Someone, well, everyone does, but I feel like this person could be someone important in your life that will last quite a long time. And don't be anxious about rushing the decision, okay? The right person will wait. Obviously, don't sit on your hands for months and months, but the right person for you will wait, and it will work out in divine right order, in divine right time. Can I please have additional guidance card for the sign of Scorpio? Scorpio men in love from the 12th of February to the 12th of March, mid-Feb to mid-March. Just one card for the spirit. Nice. So you got the card of a cat, dedication. It's really cool. I'm loving these oracle cards. They're amazing. It's bringing back all this mythology to the fore. Let me find it for you. Hold on. Okay. It is time to complete a current project and dedicate yourself to the next venture. It is safe to commit. What was I just saying about wanting to commit and taking your time? Ah, that's funny. And I'm saying I don't know if someone's changed. And then this card's like, it's safe to commit. Okay, then. The ancient Mayans were a tattooed people. Not only just purely decorative art to them, tattoos proved clan identity and were seen as rites of passage and a direct injection of divine power. It was believed that when you tattooed a god or his symbology on your skin, some of the energy and power of that god remained with you always. Since tattooing held such significance and the accuracy in the depiction mattered so much, the tattooist was a revered person in the tribe, and a deity ruled the practitioner's hand. The god that governed the art of tattooing was a cat. A cat himself covered in the ink of the gods is a witness to the contracts you sign with yourself. Know that symbols and words of promise have power, and that a cat is the protector of these. When a cat is present with you and when he comes up in your reading, it may be a sign that it is time to dedicate yourself to a new project path or consider completing a rite of passage. Where you need the strength or courage to adhere to what you have promised, a cat is there to assist you to hold the line. If your plan is to get a tattoo, you can say a short prayer to a cat prior to your session to help the tattooist to do his or her best work on you. Wow. Tattoos, personal symbols of pathway, project and ink. And there's a really cool invocation that goes with it. It says, decide what it is that you wish to complete or dedicate yourself to way ahead of time. This isn't a decision to be taken lightly. Then choose a visual symbol of this project or path. For example, a simple circle, spiral, flower shape, or something more complex. When you know what this is, you'll need a black felt tip pen. Light a candle and say, a cat, you who bear witness, a cat, you who know what we agree upon, soul to soul, word to word, you who writes our stories upon bodies, listen please to what I am dedicating myself to, and state whatever it is. And then say, I mark my intention, and now draw the symbol that you've chosen. And you can put it on your body somewhere. A wrist or ankle is a good spot to reach. And then say, I thank you for witnessing a cat. Keep me steady and focused. Then blow out the candle. Allow the symbol to fade in its own time and do not scrub it off. Wow, that's deep. I hope you found this reading helpful, Scorpio. It was a pleasure doing it for you. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps channel more than you know, and especially for this series, it helps me know that you want to see more of it. If it did resonate, please write a comment in the comment section below. I read all of them, and I wish you a fabulous month ahead. Take care.